Oh. It's so sharp. It's great. You see, who'd have thought that a Gothic cemetery keeper's cottage could look so crisp, so vital?
You're led straight to the heart of the house, the great stone staircase at the centre of the building.
It's magnificent. There's something actually incredibly powerful knowing that this is made out of stone. The stone staircase, the stones in your family home are the same ages as these, you know, 300 million years or something. It's glorious. It's beautifully crafted. The feel of that curve under the hand is something else. It sort of sends tingles through you. It's so exceptional to find in the centre of London. You've got your 20th century equivalent to the baronial home. You've got your moat, you've got your baronial staircase, heraldic devices, turrets and...
I believe I have.
But head down into the basement and the tone is not so much baronial as playboy bachelor, with a cavernous wine cellar under the Victorian lodge, a spacious TV room with its own bar, and most extravagant of all, the 13-metre-long swimming pool.
So this is amazing. This is like being in a private members club. You know, I have something to say about that, which is that it's kind of super bling. It's sort of brilliant in a way.
It's a good sort of medieval chain mail. Is exactly what it is.
Medieval chain mail waterfall. The container's gone and... Oh, that is wonderful.
By golly, Greg and Georgie have been busy. The unremarkable moss-covered pine cladding has been transformed into something fabulous. The new steel roof that caused Greg so much pain looks so slick. They've even put down some smart anthracite decking to make full use of the barn's alpine farm overhang, now reborn as a shading stoop.
Oh, look, and behind it, the front door.
Kevin, would you like to come in?
I very much would. Wow. The glazed front door now leads directly into the barn's spacious double-height living room.
This is very beautiful. Exquisite set of spaces under this great big overarching roof. You feel protected under its reach. It's quite something, really is. I love that behind you. Oh, it's like a little sort of rectangular slice of 18th century tapestry. Come to life. It's beautiful. Wherever you look, there's a window, you know, giving you a glimpse of something. It's supremely sharp. I mean, this is a keeper, isn't it? You wouldn't ever want to move from this place.
No.
It's our forever home, definitely.
This extraordinary thing here, and you made this?
Yep.
Welded it?
Yep. Start to finish.
Start to finish, this is you. Is this the oak that came down?
It is. And we've also made our kitchen table out of that as well.
You know, this building is sharper, bolder, bigger than I remember it.
This house is all shape, as though carved from something solid. I still think it resembles a collection of upturned boats protecting their precious human cargo. It certainly isn't shy. It's a house that doesn't make a gentle mark in its landscape, but a heavy, permanent one. Not that its environmental footprint is heavy. This is a super-insulated, fuel-frugal home designed to look after its occupants. Nathan ought to be proud. This place isn't ecclesiastical at all. It's all house. Space, light, and a clean double-height hall at the heart of it.
It's looking great. And the shapes like that. Delivering a lot of dynamic shapes on the first floor. I mean, the underfloor is lovely, but there is nothing like the radiant heat given off by a flame. That's really nice. And admire the kitchen, there you go. Beautiful colour, nicely appointed, and You've got a sitting room, kitchen, dining room. It's this proper living space. Do you know, I normally don't like going into people's bedrooms, certainly not by myself, but I'm going to make an exception because your bedroom is so public.
Yes, it is.
Fantastic view out, don't you? I am pleasantly surprised.
Well, this is really something else.
That is sleeker than I ever could have imagined.
All that sun-trapping glazing is dazzling, a mirror to a luscious landscape.
It looks like somebody's slid a glamorous villa into the side of a hill. It's warm. It's really warm in here.
This submerged house is not only toasty, but light and airy. There's none of the claustrophobia I'd expect with a building shoved deep into the earth, because the ceilings slope up to 3.5 meters above our heads.
You know, on the outside, it looked kind of quite modernist. Standing here, it feels very Mediterranean.
Right.
The fact you've got this sort of corridors running around the middle, the central atrium,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
clerestory
Yeah.
windows, the white walls, even the limestone floor, all suggest that you might be in Spain. And I have to say, it is warm as I put my hand nearer the ceiling. Do you know, I can actually feel it. This is the opposite to the average house with radiators, which is a hot air house. This is a hot wall house.
Exactly, exactly.
And it is quite remarkable, actually.
And when it eventually does get warm outside, there's Margaretta's atrium to enjoy the weather.
Well, birds are singing, sun's even come out. And this building, well, it too is singing.
Inside, it's not so much a new chapter for the building as an entirely new story.
It's actually rather magnificent because it's not pretentious.
And in the dining room,
Look, Fred Flintstone tables.
reminders of the pain it's taken to achieve.
You see how heavy and chunky they feel, enormous.
As replacements go, these stairs are the best possible solution. They wind through the floors, putting function back at the heart of this old building.
These guys have really pulled out the stops. You know, they have worked so hard, so determinedly, so doggedly. They have poured their hearts and their souls into this place. They've considered every detail. And as a result, it feels considered. It feels like it's crafted. It feels as though, if anything, that the new components, the bits of architecture that have gone into the building, they feel that they are of the building.
The second floor has 2 guest bedrooms with a bathroom and atmospheric low ceilings. And another honest and crafted staircase to wind you up into the roof.
Every bit of wood that's here, these are the sinews of the structure. And now this window, which has the best view, looking down the valley. It's beautiful.